coffees that are found in the southwestern Ethiopian forests. It provides hands-on training for coffee producers on conservation and sustainable use of forest coffee. It also certifies farmers who maintain and conserve the forest properly. ECFF is working closely with buyers and exporters on farmers' behalves so as to get them a fair deal for their conservation efforts. ECFF designed a special educational program for schools and universities on forest coffee conservation and sustainable use. This program is carried out in collaboration with the Ministry of Natural Resources of the Government of Germany.
We collaborated on issues regarding wild coffee conservation and sustainable development of forests. The relationship, we found ECFF being a very young and very committed non-governmental Ethiopian non-governmental organization, and we feel it very encouraging to work with ECFF.
The Yayu Forest is located in Oromia State, Ilubabor Zone, southwestern Ethiopia. Yayu town is one of the most dense forests in the country. Coffee is the prime source of income for Yayu dwellers. Some collect coffee from the forest and others pick from their gardens. The Yayu forest covers a vast area and, until recently, has remained largely undamaged. It accumulates huge amounts of biodiversity and is considered a field gene bank. The Yayu town population has grown by 3.2% and is one of the highest in the country. Population growth and the fall of coffee prices are contributing to the destruction of the forest. Settlement is another cause of deforestation. Is there a universal system that can merge conservation and sustainable use of forest coffee? The decline of Yayu forest has prompted the ECFF to take immediate action. In collaboration with governmental and non-governmental institutions, the ECFF has launched a campaign to register Yayu Forest as a biosphere reserve. The Biosphere Reserve is an international conservation designation given by UNESCO under its program, Man in the Biosphere. Biosphere reserves are created to promote and demonstrate a balanced relationship between humans and the biosphere. A biosphere reserve must encompass a mosaic of ecological systems. Through appropriate zoning and management, the conservation of these ecosystems and their biodiversity is maintained.
The Man and the Biosphere Reserve approach of UNESCO is actually to allow people to use as well as to also conserve the specific biosphere reserve or conservation elements, in this case coffee and other forest biodiversity. Biosphere reserve is unique. There is a balance between conservation, use and research, and also ecotourism. So the biosphere reserve can be used for different purposes.
The design of the reserve must include a legally protected core area, a buffer area where non-conservation activities are prohibited, and a transition zone where approved practices are permitted. This is done with regard to the sustainable use of natural resources for the benefit of local communities. This effort requires relevant research, monitoring, education, and training. All the above are tools for implementing Agenda 21, the Convention on Biological Diversity, and other international agreements.